So how is it that these kids can't sit through a classroom? What is the situation that causes us to say, under certain circumstances, that some of these children are disordered or damaged? What might it be? Back in the 1960s, Abraham Maslow, one of the more famous American psychologists, humanistic psychology and all this, came up with what is often referred to as Maslow's hierarchy of human needs. And he actually, during his lifetime, never characterized it as a pyramid. In fact, he would flunk students who tried to do so. He thought it should be a line. But since his death, everybody uses it as a pyramid. And it's easy to conceptualize in this way. And the classic is that there's two pieces to this that are really interesting. First of all, there's the physiological needs. We need to breathe, drink, regulate our body temperature, use the bathroom, just basic physiological needs. Breathe, I think I said that. Once those needs are met, then we concern ourselves with safety. Are we in a safe environment? Is the world a safe place? Are we secure? Things like that. And then once those needs are met, then people concern themselves with the basic social needs, interacting with others, being functional in society, basic social needs. Once those needs are met, then self-esteem, and this involves the interpersonal, highly social, falling in love, having relationships, respect for others, the more intense levels, the more subtle levels of the social needs. And once these are fulfilled, then in Maslow's hierarchy of needs, people seek self-actualization, spiritual insight, philosophical insight, understanding, self-realization, creativity, problem solving, that whole spectrum of things. Now, this is pretty much not in dispute these days. I mean, since Maslow came up with this, arguably in the 50s, it was widely published in the 60s, it's become basically, Psych 101, intro to psych class. And the other part of this is that if a person is stuck in any one of these spots, everything above them vanishes. So if somebody were to come up to you from behind and put a plastic bag over your head and tie it off and challenge your physiological needs, you wouldn't be thinking about, how to get into a relationship with that person that you are thinking about, or you wouldn't be thinking about what's the meaning of life, or whether or not next week at the institution you're going to be comfortable speaking in front of a group of people. You wouldn't be all that concerned about safety, tearing that plastic bag off so you could take a breath. So what if I fall off my chair, and perhaps injure my shoulder? It doesn't matter. I need a breath. So everything above that point would cease to exist in that moment. We're all clear on this. Similarly, if your safety is challenged, if you are crossing a busy street and suddenly you're in the middle of the street and the lights change and cars are zooming by on either side of you, inches away, and you have, if you take a step, you'll be bug splat on a windshield, and completely unintended. And in that moment, as safety is at risk, you're not, again, thinking about, maybe I'll bring roses to my wife, or maybe the meaning of life, maybe the Trinity is not the best way to describe. None of these things are going to be going through your mind. What's going to be going through your mind is how do I get out of it? How do I make it through this?